Bro, listen, remember I said it, Harry Maguire, and they've been linked to him and Jordan Pickford. Blood, listen, I love if Tottenham went and signed Jordan Pickford to replace Lloris and Harry Maguire as well to replace, I don't know, like Dyer or fucking Davis or any of them, bro. Harry Maguire, bruv. He is, bruv. Chelsea, Tottenham are just a team to sign Harry Maguire, bro. Like, they're just a team. They're just a
Backwards.
team. That's it. He was
No, not
born
even
for Tottenham.
backwards, sideways step.
He was absolutely born for Spurs, blood. He was like that's his level.
If that
That's the team.
Postecoglou guy gets a tune out of Maguire, then you know what? Maybe he is a genius. I don't know
Yeah,
anything about him, but I know Celtic fans are really missing him, and they're saying he plays amazing football for them. So
nah.
he might be the guy to fix Tottenham, but I wouldn't put money on anybody fixing that shit show.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I can't see it in it. Harry Maguire's dead, but you know what it is, yeah. Tottenham don't really play a high line, yeah. So I don't know, and also there's no pressure to perform at the club because they're shit. So maybe that could be just the move he needs, you know, like that. Because sometimes when you've been at a club like Man United and it hasn't worked out, sometimes you just need to go somewhere where the pressure's off.
Yeah, because I feel like with Maguire, it's not just a price tag. Maguire is looked at as a straight up clown in terms of look at the perception of him. They don't even really look at him as a football player. They look at him and they laugh and they make jokes and they take the piss. He needs something to change that because, like, you're talking about the lowest form of respect towards a player, and it's Maguire. He's the most disrespected player there, and I'm not saying like it's because he's so much better than people make him out to be. No, it's like he's been fucking error prone for 3 to 4 years. He's said nothing to help himself in terms of press conferences or anything. Comes across as egotistical, and his play doesn't match up to it. That's why you need a fresh start. You need to leave. You need to leave ASAP.
That's
It's
what I
up to
mean.
him. Does he want to stay at Man United and either like turn things around or hold the
Nah,
paycheck?
he absolutely doesn't seem happy with the role that he's got at Manchester United. You know what it is? Because they blow so much smoke up his ass at the club, and also even when you look at England, um, what's his name? Southgate always blows smoke up Maguire's ass. He always picks him, regardless of whether he plays for Man United or not. So in his
Mm.
head, he genuinely believes he's that level, bruv. He genuinely does.
Well, why am I laughing? He did that. He did that celebration with the ears after the 6-1 loss at Spurs. At Spurs, didn't he? Or was
I
that the
can't remember.
5-0? One or the other.
I
After
can't
some big
remember.
loss, I remember he scored for England and did this with his
Oh
ears
yeah,
to like
out against
keeping the
Albania,
haters
man done
quiet.
the knee slide or something.
Yeah, that was it. So like, why am I even surprised?
Yeah,
So
he's
I
dusty.
I understand that footballers have some stupid ass egos sometimes. They never look at their own individual performances. Like I remember I got pissed off at Havertz for the same thing. He had 0 goals and assists in 7 games in the start of the season. Then he scored the winner against West Ham and shushed the Chelsea fans. I was like, well, you better get G&A in your next few games. Then he got 0 in his next 5.
No, but you know what
Like,
that
this is
does,
what I
yeah?
don't like
That was
about
like, what's
players.
his name? Nketiah. When Nketiah done the mad thing, he scored and man was, you get me, trying to do the bad
The
man thing,
equaliser
yeah?
against Fulham.
Yeah, and then he never scored again. And this is what happens. They didn't score again, bro, because the problem is, yeah, with these ballers, it's like, as soon as you react, yeah, it shows me that you're not built for this, bro. Like, your skin needs to be thicker than that. Do you know what I mean? You can't be shushing, man, yeah? Like after playing shit for 10 games and scoring 1 goal. That doesn't mean that what everyone said wasn't correct. It doesn't, like, you've got to
Like,
take
do that after
criticism the
scoring
same
in
way you
5
take off.
games.
You got to take the criticism, yeah, the way you take praise, bro. You take them both with a pinch of salt. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you get too high when you get the praise, you'll get super low when you get the criticism. And this is the problem with a lot of these footballers. It's like once you become a public figure and you're in the firing line and people are allowed to have an opinion on you and what you do and all these things, you can't be reacting to every little thing that's said about you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be. Like, it shows that you're weak. That's what it shows, because people, the words of people you don't know shouldn't really be winding you up like that.
Exactly. Like, for me, for a personal perspective, do you know how much shit I get on Twitter? Don't care. Couldn't care less.
Right.
Half these people follow me in their chat and shit. Like, why am I meant to take your opinion seriously? I'm gonna just
This
keep
is
doing
it
my
though, isn't
thing.
it? This is exactly it. Big up everyone inside. Smash the like, man. You got 1.4 you lot in here. Man saying it's only 247 likes. You man are taking
That
a
is some
piss, bro.
high conversion rates. Run
Yeah,
that up, people.
that's horrible, blood. In the words of Lee Gunner, you rats, blood. You know the ones there. You need to sort that out. 1.4k in here. You know, a man's got 247. Nah, you man are taking a piss. You fucking freeloaders, blood. You know what I'm saying? Man, just here taking up the free content. Man can't even hit the like button. You know, this is
Run that
brazy.
up, my people.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't know. It's a very strange situation that you find it in. What are you making of this Spurs gaffer anyway, blood? Like I don't know too much about him, bro. Like you might know more than me in it, but I don't know. It just looks like same old Tottenham to me. I feel like this is only gonna get worse.
The only thing I don't know a lot about him either, but I look at the way Celtic fans talk about him, and they fucking adore him. They speak about him like we would with Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, but
Well,
they've
like,
had
I'll
managers
tune
that have
into a
won
couple
trebles. Didn't
Roma
Brendan
games.
Rodgers win a treble with them? He did. So why do they love this guy more? Is it because of the
No,
accent?
but they didn't love Brendan because he ratted them out to go Leicester. He said he weren't going to go, and then he did. And then I think it was mid-season as well, or some craziness. Like, apparently, Celtic were in a really bad position before he joined. I think Gerrard had just won the treble or something, and then in 2 years,
Yeah,
they're in the Champions League. They're playing brilliant football.
but they weren't
All
in a bad
sorts of
position.
stuff.
I swear they finished second. Wasn't it just a
Well, for
bad,
like
bad
Scottish league
position for them?
standards,
Yeah.
yeah. But they're saying he just did a sensational job with them in 2 years. Just coached the hell out of the players, put them in a much better position, made them way more competitive. Maybe there might be a little something, but I haven't watched an inch of Celtic football. I don't really know much about the player. But the way Celtic fans talk about him, maybe there's a little bit more to be optimistic about if I was a Tottenham
No,
fan.
but that's because they've seen some treacherous football in it. That's why, like that. It's like if you support
Yeah, but he
Celtic,
apparently plays good football.
but that's
He
the
ain't going to be
point.
one of those defensive ones.
But that's exactly the point. If you support, Celtic, and you've seen some trash football, if he plays shit football, it's one of them ones where, bro, like you've got to look at it, that like, like if you're always used to eating freezer food, blood, and then you get a fresh cooked meal, blood, that's what it is. It might be a shit meal, but at least it's fresh, like that. And that's exactly that's what it is. Like they might just be happy that he's playing decent football because they've been playing some graveyard football.
Low expectations, though. That means there's not really much he could do to make it a failure in his first season. He just has to get them playing a good brand of football, get results here and there, get back into the European spots. Maybe doesn't even have to get into the Champions League in his first year, especially if they do lose Harry Kane. There's not going to be much expectations on his head. So I think it could work. It could, but I haven't seen near enough of him to make a judgment. But it could have been worse. They could have actually got Rodgers. Then they would have been fucked.
That's what I'm saying. So, that's a mad thing, bro. I said that analogy was crazy. It's true though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like this is it, bro. This is exactly what it is. You got to think about it, yeah. That's just all it is, bro. Like, if you're in a certain situation and that's all you know, then of course that means it's great for you because you're not used to nothing else. It's just like if you got a girl that cooks for you, bro, and you think it's amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? But if all your girls cook for you, then it just becomes standard. It's a prerequisite. Man can be like, listen, I don't chill with girl that don't cook for me because that's what I expect. You know, them ones there, like, and that's what it is. If man go from ready meals to a little spag bowl, even though it's still spag bowl, spag bowl goes hard, fam. You know, like that, it goes hard. It's better than having a fucking ready meal. And that's just what it is.
I think Spurs fans will give him time, though.
Bruv, listen, Tottenham fans believe they're a big club and they're not. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they will.
It depends. Because if they lose Harry Kane, then like they can't expect anything from this season at all. They just have to be happy with what they have and take anything as an improvement. So if they keep Kane, maybe they'll expect a little bit more, like get back into the top 4 or something like that. But if they lose Kane, that's done out. And I think they're probably going to lose Kane. Unless Levy does some stupidness and prices him out. I did see one rumor about him having a 200 million price tag on his head. And if you're doing that, you're an idiot because he's going to stay in England and go somewhere else next year.
Yeah, nah, he'll leave. he'll leave. The reason why he will
It's got to
leave
be
is
this summer.
the reason why he will leave, yeah, is because I don't think Levy can risk him leaving on a free and going to Chelsea. You know them one, because I think that would kill him. I think that would kill him. Like, bro, Levy's worst nightmare is
Watch
not
has already gone there though.
Exactly, but that's my point. So Levy's worst nightmare is not getting money for something. Do you know what I'm saying? He is a demon, bro. Like, literally not getting money is shit that he loses sleep over. So, like, I cannot for the life of me, I think that there's ever going to be a situation where he would risk, not getting any money, just to prove a point.
Yeah, he's got to do that for his own sake. If Madrid come in, accept the first offer, move on, and just be Tottenham, and just stay not winning anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if they keep him for a year, he'll bag 30 goals again.
Oh, without a doubt. But for what though? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's just
He might be pissed because they lose to Madrid because he lost the Madrid move, and he might stay in London.
100%.
God willing.
It just doesn't make sense. Super chat here. Man said, I'm a big fan, Leicester fan. Would I take Madders over Mount all day, bro? What price would I play for him? Because you guys are relegated now, I would pay 50 million for him still. How long has he got in his contract though? It does depend.
I think it was a year or two.
I'd pay 50
I don't
million
think he was there for long.
I'd pay 50 million for Madders, no problem. I'd pay 50 million for Madders. I think he's worth it. I think he's absolutely worth 50 million, like 40, 50 comfortably. If he's got 1 year left, yeah, I'd pay 40
1 year
for him.
left.
1 year left, I'd pay 40 mil for him. I would. He's a midfielder that guarantees you, goals and assists. But not only does he guarantee you goals and assists, he's actually a good footballer as well. You know, like that. He's not just one of them guys that just get stats. He actually is a good player, and like he plays the game the right way, man. Do you know
We're looking at him if we sell Havertz. Just why again, Madrid, hurry up, please, man, please. I need an actual 10. All our wannabe 10s who can't create. There's been too many rumors, man. I want to see some deals get put.
He's a proper 10, but like he's a proper 10 in an era where 10s are dying. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
and here we are with 3 10s in our squad.
There you go. So yeah. Like, bro, it's a mad thing. I don't really know, bro. Like another super chat, would I take Eze? Bro, Eze is a player that I rate extremely highly. Absolutely, I'll take him at Manchester United. He's a very, very good player. Hopefully his injuries are behind him though.